Soul Tribe. It's your girl Mercy, Big Body Benz. Run tell them the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Literally was mad quiet, and as soon as I came to come talk to y'all, I think this message is going to be really brief. Let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, source, sky, universe. Thank you so much for my life. Please guide me as I give whatever messages you have for the collective at this time. Please protect this space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. And I say thank you, Spirit. It's really giving ignore the chatter. Ignore the noise. Ignore the background noise. Okay? Everything else is background noise. It's really giving everything else is background noise. Okay? Keep your eye on the prize. Remember what you told yourself. Remember the vision. Remember the dream. Everything else is background noise. Everything else is chatter. Okay? I feel like there being a lot of distractions at this time. There potentially being a lot of distractions. Hi, my love. Hope you're well, Ange. Anyway, I popped in with a quick message. Let me say this. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you've been wondering where I've been at, I've been on Patreon. Okay? I'm around. I'm just on Patreon. You'll find all the readings for all the signs. Okay? All of the eclipse updates. Everything. The daily check-ins. Everything's on Patreon. The Wheel of Fortune. Everything is always working in your favor at all times. Especially when it doesn't feel like that. 222 on the clock. Eclipse season really potentially being a wrecking ball, man. Certain things that we were really comfortable with, comfortably uncomfortable about, really complacent with, relied way too heavily on. Even though we knew they weren't in alignment, this could be like having potential clients, letting them cross certain boundaries, bending our own rules, kind of going against ourselves. This could be in friendships and relationships with family members, putting up with things potentially because you feel like you need people, like you're not in a position to speak up for yourself. Eclipse season really coming in and challenging all that. Angel number 313 on the clock. Okay? Changing that, shifting that in a real way, putting us in positions where we have no choice but to speak our truth, no choice but to be authentic. Can't look the other way. Have to defend ourselves. Potentially even having to go to certain extremes, child, to prove our point. And when all is said and done, feeling a little depleted, a little unsure, a little uneasy, the divine showing you like, yo, certain connections, I have to walk away. Some of you, your body is reacting a certain way, having certain breakouts, so your body is rejecting certain things, certain people, certain foods, okay? Health is a big one with this eclipse. Some of you men are like, I'm too young for this, I look too good for this. All that shit is background noise. Your body don't care nothing about that. And you've been so focused on the outside, you have not been taking care of the inside. Your body like, oh yeah, you look too good. You look too good for this sickness, this illness, this pain. Okay, you think you look too young? You think you're too young to start feeling this in your body? No, not if you're not actively taking care of your body the way that you're supposed to. Some of you really thought that you would bounce back after some sort of injury. Your bones would just bounce back. Your body would just heal naturally like it used to, like it did when you were younger, like it did when you were a child. Realizing that you actually have to put in more work, but now you really do need a lot of fucking therapy in order to get back to, hopefully 100%, but potentially not even that. For some of you are worried about this. Okay, some of you, even if you are going to therapy, but you feel like you'll never be 100% again, you'll never be 100% again. Some of you could fuck around, go to therapy, and be better than ever. Okay? Or start doing therapy on yourself, whatever that looks like to you. Healing practice of healing yourself, whatever that looks like to you. For those of you who have been, right, you don't need the money or the people you think you do. For some of you, I said this earlier, I think it was the daily check-in over on Patreon, but there really was this download about, for those of you who are struggling with issues with health, okay, wanting to rely so heavily on professional health, or I should say like, big pharma, the healthcare system, when you didn't rely on them to get yourself where you are, okay? If you weren't regularly going to checkups, or you weren't really honoring what they were telling you at your checkups, that you needed to shift in finding healthier ways to live, or natural ways to get those things into your body. If you were only relying on the pills they gave you, or the regimens they wanted to switch you up on, there's something about this. Having to be mindful of this, where, go seek a medical professional for sure, but also knowing that the system is also designed to keep you coming back, okay, to tackle certain symptoms rather than really attack the problem, okay? So it's important for you to get to the root of the problem. At the same time, it really does require an overall lifestyle change. For some of you men, you have so many great things in the works, so you have great ideas in the works, and the only thing that's stopping you is believing that you don't have the money, or that you need certain connections, that you don't have the connections, that you can't make the connections yourself, or that you can't close the deal yourself, okay? That totally being false, thinking that you kind of have to have the capital up front, the money up front, the connections up front, not knowing that if you could just start rocking, your own merchandise. If people just see you rocking it while you're doing whatever you're doing, they're gonna want it, okay? There being opportunity for them to pre-order. You start using your merchandise, you start using your product and creating content around that, not necessarily needing to go all in and getting a large supply and then trying to bust your ass to get people to purchase it, to see it, get it in front of the right people, and then sit on it and get, depressed or discouraged.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, my love. Hi, beautiful baby.
Yeah.
How was your day?
Good.
What are you eating? What's in your mouth? Should that be in your mouth? No. Give me a hug. Give me a kiss. Put some chapstick on your lips or some lip gloss from my desk, okay? It's real dry around here, okay? Don't keep licking it. Go put some on my lip gloss on.
You have stuff on you?
No, I don't. I meant to, but I forgot.
Can I get my snack?
Hi, son. How are you?
Can I get my snack?
How was your day?
Good.
Mommy's on live. Give me a hug. Don't push.
He's dramatic.
Give me a hug. Give me a kiss, please.
Why did you push him? Don't push him.
I want to go. I used to push. I'll see you in a few minutes. Anyway, right, even Queen of Coins out here in reverse. Okay. I also just really feel like there's something about potential support, neighbors, friends, people that you have kept, around you or as part of your community. Even though you feel like they haven't been pouring into you, or the connections aren't the healthiest, or they don't bring the healthiest parts out of you, Eclipse saying, go ahead and release them. You don't need them the way you think you do. But if I don't have them, I don't have anyone. If I don't have them, then I'm alone. Or what I do, or having them is better than not having anything. Still struggling with this, even though you know better, right? Like legit having to lie to yourself, betray yourself in some way to keep telling yourself this. World card in reverse, something's supposed to really, be over a long time with certain connections. Tower card, having them is only a matter of time before like things get really dangerous, or you end up in a worse situation if you keep going down this road, whatever this is, or there being a blow up, okay? For some of you, this Tower card is like someone getting pregnant again. Someone's already gotten pregnant without getting a ring, the ring that they wanted, or the commitment that they wanted. Okay, okay, love. Okay, baby. In the morning, it's like, yo, I need you to stop. I need you to stop messing with this person. You know, this person is no good for you. You're not gonna get what you want. There's more going on. There's more that you're not made privy to yet. More information. The divine will reveal it to you when it's time. But I just need you to walk away without having all of the information. I need you to honor your intuition. I need you to honor your knowing. You know, and a lot of you are getting certain confirmations through other people or whatever. You know. Of what you already know and still trying to hold on or have been trying to hold on. The lines like, yo, listen, you think your situation is bad now, it's going to be worse. If you think it's bad now or hard now with one kid or with two kids, what happens when it's 3 or 4? You can easily end up with 3 or 4 with this person and not getting what you want, okay? I need you to walk away. I need you to leave them alone. You're like, well, how am I going to take care of what I got now? Or how am I going to take care of, you know, handle this or do all this by myself? And divine is like, yo, you're going to end up with more responsibility. You think you're going to keep them around to help you with the responsibility you have now? You're just going to leave you with even more responsibility. I need you to walk away and figure it out on your own. I need you to rely on yourself. I need you to trust in yourself at this time. Scary shit. Scary shit. 11:01 on the clock, okay? But also you are manifesting everything that you have wanted, everything that you've been asking for, okay? And it makes it, is that a fucking, like, what is it called? Oh my god. Do you hear him? Woody woodpecker. What is a woodpecker? That's what the fuck it's called, right? Did you hear the woodpecker? Yo, I've heard of so many and seen so many different animals since living here. It's crazy. The last 2 months have been nuts. Okay? Okay, some spirit animal guys that have really been coming through. The woodpecker, the red cardinal, the bat, the owl, okay? The vulture, the raccoon,
You're inside your panties.
the cat. Baby, go inside, honey. Go inside, please. Tell daddy to get sissy, please. The possum.
Daddy!
I don't know if I said raccoon already. The coyote, okay? So many. Woodpecker, focusing on the target relentlessly. 2111 on the clock. I wonder what the woodpecker means seriously. Someone's looking it up. If you're in here, please like this video. Share this video with someone that you love. Okay, again, everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you've missed my videos, 12:21 on the clock. How you show up to the world be reflected back to you by the universe. If you've missed my videos, I have not disappeared. I am on Patreon, okay? Please go check out my Patreon, all 3 tiers. See potentially what may be you know, fitting for you or if you're interested, but that's where I'm at, okay? And the higher up, the bigger tier you subscribe to, you get access to the tiers underneath it, okay? It's alright.
Earthquake in Atlanta.
Don't say that. Okay, but I just feel like it's okay. Go ahead and release it. Don't worry. Seems like, oh my God, the one person I knew, or the one person who knew how to do this, the one connection that I had to, you know, this community or this group of people, I just lost it. Eclipse just blew it up. Okay, my most prominent client, the one I work with the most, the one who pays me the most, you know, like my bread and butter. That connection just blew up. You know, the person who's healthiest for me or seems healthiest for me in my life, you know, has been, for some of you, let's talk about it. For some of you, man, have been struggling more than you realize, okay, on your spiritual journeys, or really have been disconnected from yourself more than ever, or this is you dealing with someone else, okay? You've been really in close proximity to someone who hasn't been honoring what the divine put you in their life for, or you weren't honoring what the divine put you in put them in your life for, right? Someone could have been a lot further along, more successful than you, where you want to be, and the divine's like, I put them in your life so you can learn from them, you know, not just how to get money or just how they, you know, run the business that they run, if that's what you want, but the morals that they live by, their routine, you know, getting on the inside to get to know them as a person, like get to know their heart, because that plays a big part in why they're as blessed as they are, you know what I'm saying? Okay, hi, could you read to me, please? I am reading to you, reading to all of you. So if this is you needing to really take that accountability, if you've lost out on this really dope connection, and you, instead of beating yourself up about it, making sure that you leave with as much of the lessons as possible, as much of the knowledge as possible, be grateful for what you were able to learn in those connections, realize where you blocked yourself, where you stopped yourself, be open to the universe, giving you another opportunity through someone else to learn this lesson again in the future, 14:44 on the clock, but also, you know, not allowing yourself to play the victim role. You know what I mean? Look at this person and villainize this person for kind of walking out on you or having a certain level of detachment that you have not mastered. There's a lot of villainizing someone for being able to detach in a way that you haven't been, or others villainizing you for having mastered a certain level of detachment that they haven't, especially during eclipse season. And people are going, things are going fucking haywire. Okay, and endings are coming that people couldn't allow themselves, you know, to honor before the divine forced them to, before those tower moments came in. There could have been some really humbling experiences. The divine could have used you, okay? The divine is not, you know, if you were here, if you were watching me, I read for healers, okay? Just period. So if you were here and you were watching me, you are a healer in your own right, okay? You are someone that moves people, inspires people, touches people, whether this is just by your presence, whether you know this or not, okay? And so you need to know this. You got a cup? Oh, okay? So just needing to know this, right? Like I don't know, I kind of lost my damn download, but I read for the healers. And you're somebody who inspires people, touches people, you know what I'm saying? And so if the divine is kind of giving you a wake up call about where you have limited yourself, where you're holding yourself back, please take this seriously. Because anyone coming to you for healing, anyone coming to you, you know, as a leader in some way, is just as blocked as you are. They can only go as far as you take them if they're following your lead. Okay? Do with that what you will. Okay? If they're taking your advice. Right? And there's also the need to honor that people haven't been taking as much responsibility for their own healing journeys as they need to. Okay?
Daddy.
Yes.
Thank you, Heather.
Me.
Okay?
I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna get her,
Right?
okay?
And I want you to watch for taking on more responsibility than you have the capacity. Okay? We as healers are healers because we hold space for others while they do the work. I can't do the work for you. Okay? You cannot do the work for them. And so releasing connection where people expect you to do the work for them. And it's in fact holding you back. You over here trying to repeat, like you're repeating the same lesson over and over and over and over again that you've already learned because you're trying to teach it to someone else. Are you okay? Yo, open the move pop. They're doing too much and they're gonna hurt her again. They're slamming the door behind her. She's in between them. Thank you. Anyway. Okay, right, you know. Ten of Swords out here, but it's really doing someone a disservice. Someone coming to you and they're drowning and they're holding on to your boat trying to get up, your life raft trying to get up, because you look like you got it together. Meanwhile, you cutting their damn fingers off. You guarantee their fucking ending. Okay, because you're not doing the work you think you do, because you can't take them as far. You can only take them as far as you're taking yourself. Having to be able to stop and say, I don't got it all together right now. I need to take a break. I need to focus on this. I haven't mastered this. This is also going to come with a certain level of vulnerability that you haven't had before. Okay? Some of you started out healing from a place of really honoring that you had to heal yourself first and foremost. Okay? You know, being really transparent about your healing journey. For those of you who have platforms who have grown over time, it no longer has felt as safe to do so, to be your most authentic self. You know, whether this is you being under attack, whether this is you worried about being under attack and you're letting fear lead you, whether this is having been under attack and allowing them to fucking win because of the way that you pull back or not be as authentic and not show up or hide in the shadows now more. Okay, do with this what you will, but you are being called to be authentic, to be transparent. about what your situation is, because you know it's really important for people to know the way that you show up and what you give of yourself in spite of what you go through, or the way that you're fighting for your fucking life on a day-to-day basis in some way. Okay, whether this is through depression, you know, in toxic situations to get out of them, okay, or on your own with no support, no family, no community, you know, you're really lonely, whatever the fuck this is, okay? People need to know what you go through and still fucking show up. I don't care if your kids are screaming in the background, like you often will hear mine. Okay, people need to know what you're going through, and still, you have it in you to show up. Anyway, I love you. I'm gonna leave it there. Please go check out my Patreon. If you really fuck with me, you want to support me, you want more from me, okay? Don't just tell yourself, damn, I miss Merce. Merce hasn't been showing up. Merce never stopped showing up. Come find me on Patreon. If my people will make the shift with me, make the shift with me. I love you so much. Have a good day.